Module 4.2, How to Design a Serious Game for People with Dementia. Learning Objectives. Module 4.2 aims to give basic information about specifications of the key points of the serious games for people with dementia. At the end of this module, the users will acquire a set of basic notions on how to design a serious game for people with dementia, will know the main objectives the games should follow, key content methodologies and the main materials to use. Learning contents include different topics. What are the key objectives for prototypes games? What are the key contents for prototypes games? What are the key methodologies for prototypes games? What are the key tools materials needed for creating prototypes games? Same examples of existing key tools materials. You can take a look on the main key objectives for prototypes games and the benefits of serious games in this table. Some cognitive benefits can be memory, observation, attention, language skills, calculation skills, concentration, coordination, problem solving, reasoning skills, creativity, cognitive stimulation and stimulated perception. The main social benefits could be socialization, teamwork, collaborative working, generation of idea, social interaction, stimulated communication, friendly competition, and association with younger people. The main emotional benefits could be the sense of enhanced mood, enjoyment of listening music, enjoyment the challenge, satisfaction, reminiscence, sense of achievement, alleviation of boredom, self-confident, receptive, self-esteem and the sense of belonging. The main physical benefits are the exercise, the sense of balance, fine motor skills, restoration of aesthetic motor function, avoiding stiffness in the joints, improve cardiovascular and respiratory function, and the preservation of motor independence. There are some specific challenges in using serious games with people with dementia. They don't have the necessary technological knowledge and the ICT is not familiar to them. Some games materials can cause additional difficulties. PWD have cognitive and physical deficits, which can make the use of serious games more complicated. In this table we include the main challenges of using serious games in dementia. There are some challenges using the games. For example, some people with dementia have difficulties with using an iPad, a touchscreen, moving and navigating, and also using sensors. There are also some difficulties with using some materials and some words, like small materials, rotating shapes, long words, specific words, similar colors, graphics off-putting, small letters. Cards difficult to read, cards difficult to pick up, difficult instructions, purpose unclear, difficult calculations, quite short game, and not enough time. Also, there are challenges of using serious games because of the cognitive dysfunctions of people with dementia. For example, they have difficulties to maintain their attention, to guess the words, to match the pieces, there is a lack of vocabulary, there are conflict tasks for them. Sometimes there is too many stimuli, they have difficulties with the competition, the large groups and the noisy environment. In addition, they have some physical difficulties, like hand dexterity, visual problems, mobility issues, complicated movements, balance, faster pace, pick up materials, and with the positioning. Using a familiar environment makes players more comfortable with the game and diminishes confusion and time needed to learn it. Some key contents for prototypes games are attractive and fun games. Clear objective and easy to understand. Games associated with past hobbies. Games which enhance problem solving, decision making and visual processing. Adventures games. Role playing and storytelling. Trigger conversation about events that are meaningful. Enhance the relation between caregiver and people with dementia. Grounded in activities that people with dementia carry out during their daily life. Some key methodologies for prototypes games are simple rules and easy to follow. Good use of rewards at the end of each level. Interesting and engaging design. Recognizable graphics, shapes and materials. Different levels of difficulty that can be tailored towards the players. Play mostly in a group and more rarely alone. Different ways of gameplay must be proposed in each game in order to increase its adaptability to the needs of people with dementia, caregivers, trainers of people with dementia and facilitate their use. Understand the physical characteristics of the players beforehand and adapt the games to the physical abilities of them. The key materials needed for creating prototypes games are: use large writing materials and shapes. Colorful and attractive material. Use more pictures, not letters. Use bigger cards with less detail on them. Prefer colors that are dissimilar. Use simple figures that are well known from everyday life. Adapt the level of difficulty by using words with fewer letters or by presenting less jumbled words in games where this is appropriate. Categorize the words that players are required to find. Categorize the answers, for example objects of clothing, to recognize the words more easily. Use phrases, sentences that are familiar to people to motivate them and provide a sense of reminiscence. You can take a look on the main materials that you can use in order to create this kind of workshops. For example, you can use dices, cards, pawns, white cardboard, pencils, pen, markers, balls of foam, blankets, colored paper, A4 paper, cut paper, glue, plaster, scissors, cubic, post-it, large flip chart paper, balls, cubes, colored cardboards, foam paper, printed images, photos, balloons. In the next course you will have the chance to find the 8 prototypes bridge games and to learn how to play them in game session workshops. Now it is time to check your understanding by answering the following questions. 1. One of the main key objectives for prototypes games is the cognitive benefit. A. True. B. False. 2. Playing prototypes games can have many benefits for people with dementia like A. Cognitive benefits. B. Physical benefits. C. Social interaction. D. All the above. 3. There are not specific challenges in using serious games with people with dementia. A. True. B. False. 4. There are specific key methodologies for prototypes games. A. True. B. False. 5. Is it important to use games associated with past hobbies? A. Yes. B. No. You can find more information and resources in our website and the methodological guide, and also in the links you can see in this slide. Thank you.